Magicians, illusionists, mentalists, escape artists, they all have their element of danger, which is what makes them exciting to watch. That danger can also be fatal for amateurs and professionals alike. Hi everyone, here are 5 people who were killed performing such feats. Charles Rowan. Charles Rowan, otherwise known as Car the Magician or Car the Mysterious, was a South African escape artist and magician. His main tricks were escaping from straitjackets and jumping into piles of broken glass. In 1930, Car was performing in Springfontein, Orange Free State, South Africa. He was attempting a very dangerous stunt in which he was tied up in a straitjacket while a man drove straight over him in a car. The car approached from 200 yards, 180 meters away, accelerating to a speed of 45 miles an hour, 72 kilometers per hour. If you do the math, that would give Car about 10 to 15 seconds to get out of the straitjacket and get out of the way of the car, but he was too slow. Car was unable to escape in time, and he was run over by the car, which almost severed his leg. This happened in front of a large group of people, including small children. Before he died, he exonerated the driver of any wrongdoing. Madame de Lenski. The gun trick is when a magician pretends to be shot by a gun, giving the illusion that they either stopped or caught the bullet with their body. This trick, especially the bullet-catching variation, is one of the most dangerous tricks in a magician's repertoire. One of the more notable deaths happened when a Polish magician and his wife, Madame de Lenski, were performing in Arnstadt, Germany in November 1820. Their version of the gun trick was that Madame de Lenski would face a firing squad of 6 men, stopping all 6 bullets. The de Lenskis asked the soldiers to insert a blank load into their rifle. One soldier didn't and loaded a live round. Madame de Lenski was shot through the abdomen and died 2 days later. Dr. Vivian Hensley. 43-year-old Vivian Hensley was a dentist in Brisbane, Australia. As a dentist, he probably should have known the dangers of sticking non-food items in his mouth, but nevertheless, he died a very painful death from something he swallowed. Dr. Hensley was performing his own trick called swallowing the rusty razor blade for his young son. He did the trick by pretending to slip the razor blade into his mouth while really putting it down the sleeve of his coat. On July 6, 1938, while performing the trick, he slipped up and accidentally dropped the razor down his throat. His wife made him eat cotton balls as she drove him to the hospital. Despite a battery of x-rays and 2 bouts of surgery, the doctors were unable to locate the razor, and he died 4 days later. Janessa Lloyd Joseph Gilbert Risson de la Janessa, or just Janessa for short, was an American magician whose signature trick was the milk can or water barrel escape trick. This trick has the escapist locked in a large milk can or water barrel filled with water. The trick is to get out before he or she drowns. Unfortunately, in 1930, during the journey to the fateful performance, Janessa's milk can was dented, which limited his space and prevented him from making the movements he needed to escape. He was unable to free himself, and he drowned. His death had a ripple effect with contemporaries like Houdini because it made the water barrel trick seem even more dangerous, making it a more popular attraction. Joseph W. Burrows. The lifelong dream of 32-year-old Joseph Amazing Joe Burrows was to be more famous than his hero, Harry Houdini. On Halloween night in 1992, the anniversary of Houdini's death, he attempted to try the escape Houdini failed at, being buried alive. Amazing Joe had himself handcuffed, locked in a handmade coffin, then placed in a grave 2 meters or 7 feet deep and buried alive under 7 tons of dirt and cement. Amazingly, no one was able to convince him that it was impossible and that he needed some sort of illusion to come out of the trick alive. During his preparation, a reporter covering the story pointed out to him that cement dries quicker at the bottom than at the top. So even if he didn't get crushed to death, he'd still have to get through several feet of dirt before trying to break through a layer of cement that was fast hardening, all without running out of air. However, the cement was not even an issue for Burrows. The dirt and cement collapsed on him, and he was crushed before leaving the coffin. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.